Kids who were raised by their siblings. How did it turn out? My brother Jake was 17 when our parents died in a car accident. I was 9, our sister Emma was 6, and our brother Toby was 3. Jake had just gotten accepted to MIT with a full scholarship. Instead, he became a father to 3 kids overnight. The social worker said we'd be separated, sent to different foster homes. Jake stood up in that meeting, all 6'2" of teenage awkwardness, and said, "No, they're staying with me." They laughed at him. He didn't laugh back. He spent his college savings on a lawyer and somehow convinced a judge that he could raise us. Jake gave up MIT to work at a garage during the day and stack shelves at Walmart at night. He'd come home at 3 a.m., check our homework, pack lunches, sleep for 2 hours, then get us ready for school. I'd catch him crying in the bathroom sometimes, looking at his MIT acceptance letter he kept hidden behind the medicine cabinet. He learned to braid hair from YouTube for Emma. He memorized every dinosaur name for Toby. He attended every parent-teacher conference in suits from Goodwill, trying to look older than his 18 years. Teachers would mistake him for our father until they saw his face up close, still breaking out with stress acne. Jake didn't know how to cook initially. We ate a lot of burned pasta and raw-in-the-middle chicken, but he kept trying. He'd fall asleep with cookbooks on his chest. By year 2, he was making homemade bread because it was cheaper than buying it. He learned to coupon like our lives depended on it, because they did. The worst night was when Toby got sick, really sick. Jake carried him to the ER at 2 a.m. because we didn't have gas money for the car. 5 miles in January, with a burning-up toddler in his arms. I followed with Emma, all of us in pajamas and winter coats. The hospital tried to call CPS, saying Jake was too young. He produced every legal document, proving he was our guardian. They backed off, but we knew they were watching. Jake missed his high school graduation to attend Emma's kindergarten play. He missed his 21st birthday because I had the flu. He missed dating, friends, being young, because he was too busy raising us. His friends went to college, traveled, lived. Jake packed lunches and signed permission slips. When I turned 14, I rebelled hard. I screamed that he wasn't my real dad, that I hated him, that our parents dying was somehow his fault. Jake just stood there, absorbing it all, then went to his room. I heard him sobbing through the walls. The next morning, he made my favorite breakfast like nothing happened. Emma struggled in middle school, bullied for having a brother dad. Jake showed up to school in his mechanic's coveralls, oil still under his fingernails, and told those bullies exactly what would happen if they continued. They stopped. Emma was mortified, but protected. Toby doesn't remember our parents. Jake is the only father he's known. Every Father's Day, Toby makes Jake cards that say, "To my brother dad hero." Jake keeps every single one in a box labeled, "Evidence I didn't completely fail." The turning point came when I was 17, the age Jake was when he took us in. I realized I could never have done what he did. I was worried about prom and college applications while Jake at that age was learning how to file for food stamps and negotiate with landlords. Jake walked me down the aisle at my wedding. Not my uncle or grandfather, but Jake, because he'd earned that right through every sacrifice. During his speech, he said, "I wasn't supposed to be your father, but you weren't supposed to be orphans." We all did our best with the cards we were dealt. Emma's a doctor now. She says Jake taught her that love is action, not words. Toby's in engineering school, wants to build affordable housing because he remembers being scared we'd lose ours. Jake finally went to college at 32, part-time while still working. MIT offered him admission based on his story. He graduated last year. I named my son after Jake. When I told him, he cried for an hour. "I was just doing what anyone would do," he said. But that's the thing. Anyone wouldn't. Most teenagers wouldn't give up everything to raise 3 kids. Most wouldn't work themselves to exhaustion for a decade just to keep siblings together. Jake's 35 now, finally dating someone seriously. She asked him if he regrets not having a normal young adulthood. He told her, "I had something better. I had a purpose. We all live within 10 minutes of each other." Sunday dinners at Jake's are mandatory. He still makes the homemade bread, though he can afford to buy it now. He says it reminds him that the hardest things often become the most worthwhile. He still has that MIT letter behind his medicine cabinet, but now it's surrounded by our graduation photos, wedding invitations, and ultrasound pictures of grandkids he'll spoil rotten. The evidence that choosing us over MIT was the best decision he ever made.